Greetings YouTube, I'm Mitch Goth, and today we'll be discussing whether or not our household pets can truly see ghosts. Pets staring off into space or interacting with things their owners don't see is a very common report from people who believe their home or business might be haunted. And to be fair, there's a lot we don't know about how our furry friends perceive the world. But can they really see through to the other side? Well, let's get into it. It shouldn't come as any surprise to us that our pets are very different from us, both physiologically and psychologically speaking. And both cats and dogs are particularly different from each other in terms of how they see the world. So let's start with cats. If you're like me, you own at least one cat. And cats are one of the most common offenders when it comes to staring off into space, seemingly watching the movements of invisible spirits. But what is actually going on there? Well, a lot of it has to do with something cats do naturally: hunt. While some of us humans like to hunt so much we even go out and hunt ghosts, cats love to hunt. You might just say they live to hunt. And naturally, their bodies are built to make them natural hunters. But there's more to that than just natural agility and quiet footsteps. Cats also have highly sensitive eyes and ears. In fact, their ears are so sensitive they can hear echoes off of walls and corners that we humans couldn't ever hope to hear. Things like our voices, our TVs, sounds from outside can all echo noticeably to a cat and lead them to think possible prey could be lurking nearby. And their eyes are no different. Cats have very keen vision, including eyes that are well made for night vision. That means they can see extremely small things at further distances than humans can, including bugs on walls or even specks of dust that look like bugs. Couple that with their keen sense of hearing, and you start to see why cats spend so much time staring off into space. But they're not hunting for ghosts when they're doing that. They're just hunting like they do so well. Now, what about dogs? Well, just like cats, dogs have extremely sensitive eyes and ears. They are descendant from wolves after all, and just like wild cats, wolves depend on hunting to survive, so a good bit of that is ingrained into canine nature. And while not quite as sensitive as cats, dogs' eyes and ears can pick up on a whole lot that humans don't notice. But dogs also have a super-powered sense of smell, and believe it or not, that factors in too. A dog may just be fixating on a smell in a particular area of your home caused by old food aroma in the air, the scent of a critter inside your walls, or even the stench from defense mechanisms some type of bugs give off. Dogs are also extremely intelligent, so if they notice that you give them attention when they stare off into space for too long, they'll learn to do it just to get you to notice them. So if your pet starts staring off into nothing for too long or too often, should you be afraid? Well, let's talk about it. As we just discussed, an animal staring off into space or staring at a wall for too long shouldn't startle you at first, as this is very normal animal behavior connected to hunting instinct and attention seeking. But is there a time when you should start to worry, and what exactly should you be worrying about? Well, unfortunately, there are times when a pet staring curiously into space could be a cause for concern. Fortunately for you, it has nothing to do with ghosts. But our furry friends can come down with a number of ailments, some of them serious, that could result in them spending inordinate amounts of time staring at nothing. For cats, that's feline hyperesthesia syndrome, which is a complex disorder of cats that may include symptoms relating to them staring off into space for no reason. But it comes with a whole host of other side effects like frantic scratching, obsessive grooming, and aggression against humans that should further tip you off that something is wrong with your cat. For dogs, certain varieties of canine epilepsy and canine dementia can both cause dogs to stare at things in confusion for long periods of time. But these also come with many other side effects that you can watch out for if that's your concern. In canine epilepsy, obviously seizures are very common, though their presentations can vary from dog to dog. For dementia, your dogs would likely appear disoriented more broadly, being startled at odd things, getting lost around the house, or no longer responding to well-known commands. In short, there are a few reasons for you to be concerned if your pet spends a long period of time staring off into nothing or staring at a wall, but importantly, none of those reasons have anything to do with ghosts. And the reasons to worry often come with numerous other warning signs that you can identify with relative ease or with the help of a veterinarian. And one thing to always remember is our pets are both natural hunters and naturally curious creatures. So when they stare curiously at a wall or at nothing at all, they almost certainly are not seeking ghosts. Chances are they're just being their classic, lovable pet selves. So until next time, happy hunting out there, and be sure to watch out for my next video as we work to make the paranormal normal. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. Be sure to give this video a like, hit the notification bell below, and subscribe if you haven't already. I've also got links down in the description to find the Paranormal Normal on Facebook. There's always new stuff being posted there and new community discussions to follow. And now it's time for the sales pitch. Along with being a paranormal investigator, I'm also a prolific novelist. And in fact, I published a novel recently that I'd like to tell you about. It's called Tether, and it's a sci-fi time travel adventure currently available on Amazon in Kindle, audiobook, and paperback formats. There's a link down below for that as well if you'd like to check it out. To those who have watched this far, I sure appreciate it. But now the video's over. Till next time.